Hey guys, what's up? Mike McDonald here, just coming out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. And do you have people quitting your team, or maybe someone that you thought was going to be awesome but then quit and you're just kind of confused why that happened? Well, today's video, I just want to talk about a concept that you can apply in your business that's going to have a lot more people that will keep them on board in your team, that they're not going to quit, they're going to stick around, they're going to go through their learning curve and become successful. So the main concept that you want to focus on is setting proper expectations for people. And a lot of times in traditional businesses, they do this all the time. So for example, think about if you were becoming a waiter or a waitress. Have you ever gone to a restaurant and at the end of your meal, they ask you if you want dessert? Right? That's common practice. And if you say no to the waiters and waitresses, freak out. Do they go start crying? Do they break down emotionally? No, they don't care. They just go from one table to the next and they just ask every single time. Most likely during their training, their manager or their boss probably taught them, hey, when the meal's done, you're going to go out, you're going to ask them if that person wants dessert. Not everybody's going to say yes. Some are going to be full. Some will want boxes. But some will say, yeah, absolutely, I'll take dessert. Or they're going to want to check out a menu and see what you have. So again, your job is just to ask. You don't care if they do it. You don't care if they get it, whatever. Your job is just to ask them if they want it. And if they do, cool. If not, totally cool too. And so that's the mindset that they have going in. So they've had that proper expectation. Somebody brand new, if they've never ate at a restaurant before for some reason and they started doing that and they thought every single person was going to order dessert, they might start to think they're doing something wrong. They might think, oh man, maybe I'm not cut out to be a waiter or a waitress. This is crazy. Like every single person I'm talking to is telling me they're full, that they don't want dessert. Ah man, I don't know if I can do this. They get those crazy doubt thoughts, and in that scenario, you set the proper expectations. So they're not going to get disappointed. They're not going to let down. So why aren't you doing that in your direct sales business, in your network marketing business? You should be telling your new people, hey, here's what's going to happen. You're going to go out there. You're going to start inviting. Obviously, you want to teach them the correct way to invite. You want to teach them the proper way that they can present their business and have people check it out. Oftentimes, though, you're going to do that. They will just disregard it completely. They're going to be excited. They're going to think, oh, I know my friends. They're just going to listen to what I say. They're going to come over. They're going to love this. I'm going to try and explain it to them. We've known each other for a long time. I can say the right stuff to get them to see this. And everyone's going to want to do it. And it's just that people have that mentality. They have that mindset. They think that they know that they can beat the system. And that's just not the case. So you can prepare them for it. Teach them the correct way to invite, how to get people to see their business. If you don't know how to do that, or you're looking for a system to do that, be sure to go to coachmikemcdonald.com/inviting, and you can download my free audio training, 14 Proven Keys to Inviting for your business. So again, learn the ins and outs, learn the correct way to invite. So make sure you are teaching your team the right way. But once you're through that point, begin to teach them proper expectations. You want to tell them, hey, you're going to do this launch party. You're going to do this launch event. You're going to invite a bunch of friends over. Here's probably what's going to happen. You're going to be excited. You're going to invite them. We'll teach you the right way to invite. You might be so excited you say some stuff that you shouldn't be saying, or you try and say it weird. Just because you're excited, it's going to happen. Some of your friends, they're going to tell you they're going to come. They won't show up. Some of your friends are going to tell you they're going to be there. They're going to cancel the day of. You're going to have some friends that are going to come. They're going to like it. Others are going to come. They might not like it. Cool. It's part of what happens. But your job is just to show people and expose them to the business. Some will, some won't. So what? Next, move on to the people that are excited, that do want to take advantage of it, and then you help them get rolling in your business. So again, don't get discouraged if you invite 10 people and only 1 or 2 show up. Maybe you have a no-show, who knows? You might have everybody show up. So again, but if it doesn't go exactly how you think it's going to, and you don't get, shoot out of the gate right away, don't beat yourself up. Don't worry about it. Everybody's gone through it. I've had meetings where people didn't show up. My friends I thought were going to join didn't join. It's just how the business works. So don't worry about it. Don't beat yourself up. Your job is just to go through the activity. Let's start inviting these people, and we're going to find the right ones that want to take advantage of it. So, okay, cool. If you laid that groundwork and set that proper expectation with your new team member, and then they did throw their first launch event, their first party, their first couple presentations, and again, maybe they didn't get the most exciting results, or they did get some rejection, and they would be okay with that because they had the proper expectations set in front of them that every single person wasn't going to say yes to their business. And again, if everyone they do show says yes and gets started, like, that's not a bad thing. That's awesome. You know, it does happen as well. But if you plant those seeds that's the only thing that's going to happen, you know, everyone you show is going to say yes, everybody's going to show up, everybody's going to get started, you're placing improper expectations with that new person, and a lot of times that's why they're going to quit, because they get disappointed, they beat themselves up, they think they're doing something wrong, they think that they're, you know, failing right outside the gate, but they just don't understand that they haven't developed the skill set, and it's a numbers game, and stuff like that's going to happen. That's a normal part of the business. So that's one tip you can use to help people get on track in your business. Make sure they stick around and get through their learning curve and they don't quit right away. So if you're having a lot of people dropping off, make sure you start setting proper expectations for your new business partners in your team. So again, if you got value out of this, you're watching on Periscope, feel free to tap the screen, throw out some hearts. If you're watching elsewhere, feel free to comment and share. And then again, if you do have a growing team, you're in network marketing, and you really want to take your business to the next level, a lot of it comes down to mindset. So like what I just talked about right now about setting proper expectations, there's things that top earners do in the industry. They have the correct top earner mindset and different secrets and things that they know and things that they do differently versus people that are in the industry that get average results or make no money. So if you want, you can go to coachmikemcdonald.com/TEMM. It stands for Top Earner Mindset Mastery. It's an over hour-long webinar that I did, and I go through a lot of the ins and outs of the mindset you're going to need to be successful, the tips and tricks you're going to want to know, the secrets of top earners that really separate people that are successful that aren't. You can get access to that training. You just got to enter your name and email. Again, over at coachmikemcdonald.com/TEMM for Top Earner Mindset Mastery, and you'll get access to that hour-long webinar as well. So again, really appreciate everybody's time. Hopefully you're having a good holiday season, and we'll talk to you again soon.